Hello guys and welcome to episode 19 of Minecraft Plum Labs. So what are we doing in today's episode, guys? Well, today's episode we are hopefully going to be getting ourselves a few upgrades done. So there's a few things that we're probably going to need to tackle in the next few upcoming episodes. So power is one of them. Tools I'd say is probably going to be another issue. And so I believe these pickaxes, they've lasted us a little bit, but I'm kind of feeling like we need some better tools going on. But until then, I think what I am going to do is I'm going to need to get myself a tank upgrade for the tank that we have collecting the mob essence outside, as we're getting pretty low on it actually. Now, do we have everything? We have the invol, we don't have the bronze to make the gear. Now, bronze is made with the bronze ingots, and how do you make these bronze ingots? Get the bronze blend. You can get an induction smelter, so you can get sand and... Okay, that's not really helpful. So bronze blend is pulverized tin and pulverized copper. So we have one pulverized tin, so I'm going to need... I can't remember actually which way around the copper and the tin were in the recipe, so what I am going to do is go down here and pulverize it. So the pulverizer, as you can see, is down here. So if I go... here. Is there a way I can get you to stop interfacing with stuff without me just straight up turn you out? Nah, let's just take it. Let's just take him out. Okay, guys, that's the tin at least done. Now, I'm pretty sure the recipe did call for the 3 tin and then the copper. I can't remember. Okay, maybe the recipe is the other way around, and I was unaware. So yeah. So hopefully we should now be able to make the bronze? Yep, there we go. So if I now stick this guy down, I can then smelt up bronze. There we go. I always seem to get the recipe the wrong way around. I'm not sure why. It's really kind of annoying. Wow, we're getting a lot of wood by the looks of things. I'm almost tempted to switch off the tree farm, since we are getting ridiculous amount of wood by the looks of things. That number of wood is just like going up ridiculously quick, and it's probably the reason why our item blocks were going so slowly actually in terms of getting rid of all those items, because the wood's just constantly coming in, logging the backlogging the system up. So I believe is the bronze now available? Where did the bronze go? Did he make it into here? Ah, the system's getting backlogged with wood. I probably should have expected this to happen. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a bit of a problem. So I think what I might do is, given how much wood we have already, I'm tempted to go and turn off the tree farm, since that tree farm is going to be causing us some problems. Not intentionally, it's just the fact that our system cannot cope with the amount of wood that's actually coming through the system, because our tree farm is just so big at the minute. So what I'm definitely going to do is go and turn that tree farm off, since as much as he's doing a really good job at, getting us a lot of wood, he's being a little bit of a nuisance in terms of we're not coping with all this wood. I could probably do putting the wood into a crate actually, rather than straightly getting it. So I'm going to take you to say act on a redstone signal. So I admit our tree farm is going to grow to ridiculous proportions, which is going to be, it's not too much of an issue, but we really need, we've got plenty of wood I believe at the minute. We're probably going to end up with like 1,000 wood once it's all the backlog's drained. Although one thing I can probably do with getting myself is some sheep's wool. Not only for the fact that we don't have any wool, mainly for the fact that I could really use it for that not the tree farm, the mob farm we've got going on. Since it's not too bad, but the sound is pretty loud. Like whenever I go out there, I'm just hearing the mob farm going off permanently, and that's really why I didn't want it going off my base. But an easier way to figure this out is probably just to get a sound muffler going. So there's a lot of sheep out here. I could maybe at some point do with just getting myself some animal farms, but for now I think this is an okay way to just go and get wool, just to go and shear some sheep. Now, why is there some light over here? This grabs my attention now. This is probably just a lava pool. Yeah, it's just a lava pool. I was like, is there some sort of maybe like a beehive or something out here? But no, it's just a good old lava pool. Nothing really too shabby about that. So I'm gonna go back to our base, guys, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, we're back in our base, and I'm going to go whip myself up a quick sound muffler, which is simply just a note block combined with some wool. And let's go outside and sort this guy out. So the texture looks a little bit weird on Sfax. I didn't expect it to actually have a texture, if I'm honest. So if I put this guy down, Actually, that's a lot quieter now compared to what it was. So you can still just about hear it, but compared to what it was, that is a hell of a lot quieter. And if I'm honest, I believe we are probably going to get quite a lot of mob drops in here. So do we have any... I wonder if we have any ender pearls. That's one thing that I'm kind of hoping we have. So the ender pearls is like the main reason we set this guy up. So we have 11 ender pearls, and in fact I don't believe we really have any of those. Now, are these the ender lilies? Yeah, so I believe you can put these little ender lilies on the floor. I didn't realise we even had any. I believe these guys you just basically plant, and when they grow, they take absolutely ages to grow, but once they grow up, they give you an ender pearl, which is very slow process, but not quite the end of the world. So I think what I'm probably going to do is get myself a drill, since if I'm honest, I think tool-wise, we could probably do with compacting our tools down just a little bit. So what is the basic drill? So the basic drill is this one by the looks of things. It's not been dyed or anything. So you need some crystals, we need some advanced coils, a drill core, and some crystal blocks, which I believe... This is just iron, I believe. Why crystal shards? Is that really not iron? I always thought that was those rocky crystals were iron. So I believe what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to figure this recipe out and I'll be right back. Oh, wait, actually, we're not going to be right back, actually, because it is just straight up a bunch of iron. So I'm going to go create some iron blocks. I believe, how many iron blocks was it? I'll create 6 just to be on the safe side. They can always be converted back. So we need 3 to make the actual drill and 4 to make the core. So we need... Damn, we need another iron block, actually. That's kind of scary. Well, if we have plenty of iron due to the quarry running, I think I accidentally left it running last episode for a little bit longer than I had hoped for. So there you go, we've now converted those. Why did you not convert? Was it a power problem? No, you're definitely full on power. There we go. Maybe it was just a bit of a glitch. So yeah, this guy is... He's getting power, which is nice. I think the quarry definitely drained him out a little bit. Oh, we have a diamond actually in there. Our first diamond. I'm tempted to let this run. I hope we collect some more diamonds. No, we must have just got lucky and got 1 diamond. It's always a bit of a shame, really, because we never ever seem to really get any diamonds out of that quarry. It's quite annoying, actually. So we need some diamonds, actually, to make the drill. So I'm going to go and turn these guys into the crystals using the atomic reconstructor. There we go. And what else do we need to make a drill? So the drill, we need some advanced coils, which are just basic coils. I believe these guys are simply just redstone that you throw into here. So, you know, I'll make half a stack of them, since I believe they are pretty fundamental in actually additions. Since you needed to make those basic coils. And I believe those basic coils pretty much underline any sort of machine you're going to make, really. Okay, so advanced coils. Let's make one of these guys. And do we have enough to make... In fact, we're going to need to make quite a few of these basic coils, actually. Let's see, let's stick these guys in here. So we need to make some advanced coils. And rather gold nuggets. Not quite the end of the world. Okay, we've got some advanced cores. Let's stick those in the system now. Do we have everything to make... Oh, we don't have the drill core yet. Okay, drill core. And I believe we now have everything to make a drill. Now, a drill... If you guys haven't played the pipe before, you're probably wondering, what the hell does a drill do? So a drill, I believe you can put plenty of upgrades on this guy. When you charge him up, and I need to sort of find somewhere to actually charge him up, I believe, because I think you can normally put them in capacitor banks, but we don't have any capacitor banks, because we haven't sort of gone into Ender IO yet. Which, if I'm honest, I'm tempted to start delving into, actually, because I believe you can actually use them to make sort of multi-block power storage units. And we have Ender IO, and it's probably one of my favourite mods we actually have in the Dial 20 pack. So we need to make some basic capacitors, which, wow, these Grains of Infinity? Really? To make a basic capacitor bank? But even to make the basic capacitors, wow, that is kinda... I wasn't expecting that, I must admit. So let's make some gold nuggets, and I think for now we'll just make the 1. As when as Grains of Infinity are technically easy to make, they're a little bit of a pain. To get, because obviously I want to go all the way down to bedrock. Okay, so what I'm going to need is the basic capacitor. So I'm going to need the redstone block. One of these guys. And we... Oh, sorry, it's a capacitor bank, isn't it? So the capacitor bank, and do we have everything? Yes, we can. Yes, we do. So this guy is going to store basically an extra 1 million, and I think I'm not really going to use him for storage at the minute, so I think I'm just going to stick him there. But do you have any sort of interface? You don't have any sort of interface for charging. I always thought these guys had interfaces for charging. That's kind of a bummer, actually. I always thought those had some sort of interface. So do we have any sort of other way to charge our items? So we have a wired charger and a wireless charger. There's the decoration block. So a wired charger is just this guy. And the wireless charger, so simple wireless charger is just some cobblestone, simple machine chassis, which is pretty easy to make actually. And is that everything we need to make this guy? Oh, we need these energized steel, which you use in the industrial smelter with some steel blend or some steel ingots and some silicon. Do we have any of those guys? We've got some refined storage silicon, which I believe is a little bit of a pain to make actually. It's just, although I say that it is just smelting nether quartz. I'm pretty sure they're all dictionary to each other, so this shouldn't be too much of an issue. So if I get that guy to smelt in there, and I get myself the wireless charger. In fact, there's also one from Ender.io actually, although he still uses an Ender resonator, which is a slice and splice. Yeah, we're not going to get that guy. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to get some more machines and stuff to make this guy, and I'm going to be right back. Okay, so I've figured out how you get this steel, and I believe it's going to need some coal and a little bit of iron. And I'm not sure how much of this we're going to need, but I know it is a bit of it's a 1-to-4 ratio, I believe. So this guy, I'm afraid you're going to have to go. I'm going to have to switch my pick back to this guy. So if I start pulverizing some coal, I could probably do putting some machine upgrades in this guy actually. Just make this guy go a little bit quicker. Since I think, I say that it does clear the backlog of this quarry pretty quickly. I'm not going to lie. But I'd say the only reason he clears it quickly is because we very rarely ever, use it properly because of our power limitations, which I believe we are probably going to have to solve a few episodes down the line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pulverize some coal, guys, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, steel is being made as we speak, so as you can see, I'm just going to make sure we have a little bit of steel. Now, have you pulverized a little bit of that? So I'm just going to stick the coal in there, mainly, since it uses 4 coal for every 1 iron. So, do we have enough? So we almost have enough to make enough steel. So we've got 2 steel, this with a 3rd piece of steel. So to continue, we just need a couple more pieces of pulverized coal, which we've now just produced. Or is this stuff really draining that much power that we're not really gaining that much anymore? Yeah, we're definitely need to upgrade our power system in the later episodes. I think this early game power system, while it's been working well for the time being, and it sort of works well as a bit of a backup source of power, I guess, we are definitely going to need to sort of get us some late game power, sort of, well, later game power situations going. Okay, so now we have the steel. We'll just need to combine this with some silicon in here, I believe. So will this silicon actually work from fine storage? No, that does not work. That's a little bit of a pain, I must admit. But, so you require a steel blend or the ingot, and you require 82 silicon, which is the quartz powder. And how do you get quartz powder? Or certs quartz powder? Is this just a straight up pulverizing that? Okay, so I think I'm going to figure this out, guys, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, so by the looks of things, it is basically just nether quartz dusts that you essentially smelt. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick this guy down here. And yeah, I'm also going to stick you in there and you in there just to cook up a little bit more steel. It's kind of expensive, this steel, actually. I'm 4 coal per iron each time. So you are basically just going to be pulverizing that nether quartz. And hopefully we should be getting some silicon from AE2. Yep, we're now getting some AE2 silicon, which is exactly what we need. So if I stick you in here with the steel, so if I take one of you out and that in there, they've got 1 extra piece of steel. So there we go, guys. So now we hopefully should be making the energized stuff that we need. So if I look at wired charger, which is not too much of a pain, we can also get the enhanced one, but then that requires like vibrant bimetal gears, which requires vibrant bimetal, which is, I suppose it's not too much of a pain, but I believe you do need like, you know, a bunch of enhanced stuff and end stealing. It's, we don't really have at the minute because I've not really been to the end. So I think what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna let this guy smelt up, and hopefully we should then be able to have a drill with some power in it. Since I think it's nice having the drill, but it'll be a lot nicer once we actually have some power in it. So it would also mean as well we wouldn't have to worry about, you know, repairing our pickaxe and stuff. And we also can get rid of our shovel as well, actually. I'm not sure if it like triples as an axe, but I definitely know it doubles as a shovel. Well, I've only generated one. Wow, this is definitely a pretty expensive process, I must admit, especially for power. Which, as much as we're only using 20 RF a tick, that is still kind of it's kind of a slow process. You know, this guy is definitely going to be using quite a bit of power. So what I'm going to do, guys, is... Did he require 2 steel? Wow. So yeah, I think what I'll do, guys, I'm going to make this steel, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, so we are nearly there for having 4 of these electrical steel ingots. So what I'm going to do is quickly search the recipe for this guy one more time, as I believe now we are basically there. So we need 1 more of these guys. And are you going to finish? Yes, you are. So it was a pretty expensive recipe, guys, but now we officially have a simple wide charger. So I'm going to take you down from here. Please don't. Yes, thank you. You came with the item back, which is good. I don't know why you're telling me that you configured when I haven't even touched you yet. I think what I'm going to do is I might stick this guy here, you know. And I can stick this guy in here, and there we go, guys. He's getting some power. So he's, you know, he's going to fill him up at a pretty, you know, it's pretty slow rate. It's not going to fill him up too quickly. But, you know, I think I can live with the rate that guy is going. But one thing we are definitely going to have a problem with is, whoa, we are very nearly filling up our drive. So I think what I'm going to do is get myself maybe a 16k storage drive. Does that sound like a plan, guys? I feel like a 16k storage part would probably be a good idea. But the recipe for this guy is a little bit of a pain. And if I'm honest, I think I'm almost tempted to get myself another 1k one, just to tide myself over, just for the time being, and then work on some auto crafting next episode. So I think the final bit of this episode, I'm probably just gonna... Do you actually require red stained glass specifically? No, you don't require red stained glass specifically. I did think that was a little bit bizarre. Do I have any sand? Yes, I do. I believe what I'm actually going to do is go and get some cobblestone and then pulverize it. Because I believe this pulverizes to sand anyway. Well, this should hopefully just get us some glass. Since we are a little bit shy, I'm not going to lie. So let's see, 1k storage part, and is that... Do we have enough yet? Yep, there we go. So I've got a 1k storage part, and the storage housing, also pretty cheap, I believe. We're still 1 piece of glass short every time. This is really getting quite irritating. How are we 1 piece of glass short? Are you... Oh, it pulverizes it to gravel, isn't it? Derp. That was me trying to be a bit optimistic, and I completely forgot that it pulverizes to gravel and then it goes to sand. Sorry guys, that was my fault. Me being a little bit of a derp. So, are you... Yep, so there you go. The sand's now gone straight into here, which is exactly what we want. We think we get flint as a byproduct, but I suppose it's kind of a happy byproduct, I suppose, at the end of the day. So I can now get you, clear you. And I can, suppose, temporarily bodge our storage system. So there you go. So I can now temporarily put another 1k drive in just to give us a little bit more breathing room. And are you working now? I think what I'm going to do, guys, is we are basically at the wrapping up point for this episode. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go upstairs very quickly, and I'm going to test out our new drill quickly just before it gets night time. So as you can see outside, it is a pretty quick drill for, you know, clearing out stuff like sand and stuff. So as you can see, it does double as a shovel. I'm tempted to see if it doubles as an axe as well. I don't think it does. Yeah, compared to something like my axe, no, that's definitely not an axe at all. But it does definitely double as a shovel, which I'm kind of happy about. And for digging up stuff like stone, I'll just dig up my floor. I mean, I'm going to completely replace the floor at some point, so it doesn't really matter how it looks at the minute. It's not the quickest in the world, but like I said, you can put upgrades on it. And for the fact that it's like rechargeable, I'm not going to complain at all. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video anyways. Goodbye from Plum.